Fine. So today we will learn the vocab, and the vocab will be based on the on your work, the kind of work you do. So basically, if you are doing any work, right? So that work could be like a uh, you must be doing that work with the feeling of enthusiasm, with the feeling of laziness, with the feeling of monotonousness, and you have you must, or the work which you are doing, that is skillless also, or it can be skillful. So the kind of all the, so today vocab is based on the kind of work, the work which you are doing, whether this is that is the energetic or enthusiasm or lazy, kind of a laziness is there. There is a work is very slow, work is very fast, or it is very skillful, very dexterous, very, or it is skillless. So all these work kind of a word we will learn today, which will be based on work. So starting with the first, if you are unwilling to work, or one who is lack of energy or enthusiasm. Enthusiasm means the person who, enthusiasm is energetic. Such person is called slow and lethargic. Correct? So lethargic and slow is the kind of a work, the work which you are doing you are not interested in, or it is not of your interest. That's why you are slow and you are lethargic, you are lazy. So word list related to the person who have no energy or enthusiasm, or the person who is lazy, like this gentleman. You always feel laziness when you are not interested to do anything. So the word which is first is fatigue. Second is the sluggish. Third is the indolent. Fourth is a lackadaisical. Fifth is slothful. Next is lassitude, otiose, quiescent, and dormant. These are the word which I have collected because such kind of words comes in the exam. Fatigue is the usually sluggish you find in the exam. Indolent you find in the exam. This is the frequent asked question. Then slothful is the there, and this is also there. Quiescent is and dormant is there. This is the very rarely asked question, which is otiose. So guys, just jot down all these word, which is the based on the person who is less energetic. Is it clear, guys? Is it good? Yeah. Please type yes or no if you are with me. Okay. So please jot down all these words. Great. Okay. So these are the word set which will be related to the lethargic and the slow. The person who is lethargic or slow or energy less or lack of energy or lack of enthusiasm. So these are the words. So in exam you get any word out of this, you can easily mark the answer, because this is the, so basically what we are doing, we are doing grouping. We are grouping all the synonyms words in one place, and we will by heart all these words in that way only. Okay, great. Next word is the tireless and tiring. the one who is hardworking. So because of the hard work, or like if you come from the office, okay, you feel tired because of you have done some work at in your office, and because of that you got tired, or you there must be a work pressure or hard work kind of a thing. So one who do hard work, he become, and you are working so dedicatedly, so hardly, like you are feeling tired, but then to like that work is important for you, or you wanted to complete that work, that's why you're working hard. So the person which is tireless, tireless is nothing but a person who is tired, but then too he is working hard. So such kind of word, synonym word is painstaking, diligent, industrious, sedulous, laborious, Herculean. So these are the words which usually comes in the exams if you get a word related to the hard working. Please jot down all these words, guys. And this picture will show you like this guy is working very hard. Okay, so the image, I have kept the image because this image will help you to by heart all these words. Whenever you remember, whenever you learn all these words, immediately you will get to know this image will come in your mind. Okay, this is what you have seen somewhere, and so that you can easily answer the question if you get the word like diligent. Diligent is the person who is working hard. Sedulous, the person who is getting hard. Laborious, Herculean, painstaking. So all these word are related to this picture only. So if you remember this picture, automatically you will remember all these words. Yeah, any doubt, guys, here? Any questions? So please ask. Any doubt, any questions, so you can ask, or please jot down all these words. Shall we move on, guys? Yeah, please reply. Shall we move on? Okay, great. Moving to the next. So one who work carefully and very carefully and very consciously. Word related to the careful and the cautious. The person who is very alert. The person who is very alert or work carefully so that he can avoid the mistakes. Yeah, so this is the kind of image which you can remember if something danger or something like carefulness is required. So in that case you can this kind of symbol you can remember, and on basis of this, these are the words. Circumspect is there, wary is there, finicky is there, fastidious is there, meticulous is there, and scrupulous is there. These some of the words are you can use uh, synonyms, and also some of the words are the far-fetched. Far-fetched, I mean to say somehow these words are related to the meaning of the careful and the cautious. Yeah, so circumspect, wary, finicky. Circumspect used to come in the exams. Fastidious, meticulous, and scrupulous, these are the very important word which frequently seen in the exams also. Wary is something, and finicky yet not seen, but you can still by heart this word, which is related to the carefulness and the consciousness. Yeah. Okay. Moving to the next. The one who work careless, or one who is not careful enough. So the person whose work is very careless, who is not careful enough. This guy is not sitting carefully on this chair, that's why he fall. Yeah. So this is what the image which help you to remember the word which is related to the careless. The word related to careless is very important, is the reckless. Very important is the precipitate. Then headless is very important. These are the frequently seen word in the exams. Slipshod and the sloppy yet not seen, but you can still by heart this word which is related to careless. Yes, and this image will help you to remember this word. Is it okay, guys? Just jot down all these words. Fine. So fondness. What do you mean by fondness? Fondness is the I am fond of doing this, I am fond of doing that. We normally use this kind of word. I'm fond of doing banking. I'm fond of doing MBA. I'm fond of that girl, the one to whom you like. So this is what the guy who is the fond of this girl, okay, because he is in love with this girl and this girl is in love with this guy. So they are fond to each other basically. They are fond of each other. So one who is inclined to their work, it could be work or it could be anything like whatever you incline to do. If you incline to do, let's say, banking, so you are fond of doing banking, so because you like that, that is your passion, that is your not your passion, that is what you exactly wanted in life, kind of thing you can say. So natural liking on fondness is a word which is related to the this picture, and the word which comes synonyms to this fondness is a predilection, penchant. This is very important word. All these words are very important. Proclivity is there, affinity is there, and propensity is there. Very very important word, fondness. Please jot down, guys. Rahul saying not able to see, still on careless. Rahul, you want me to go back to the slide or what? Shall I go back to the slide? Okay. Is it fine now? You want these words? Fine. Shall we move on, guys? Yeah. Please give me yes or no. Type in chat box yes or no. Shall I move on? Please type in chat box yes or no. There is a fifth option which is for the chat box. One guy with the balloon kind of a symbol. Please type if you cannot get the chat box. Shall we move on, guys? Please type yes and no. Yes or no. Are you with me or what? Can you hear me, guys? Please type yes or no. Shall we move on or not? Is there any doubt or can you hear me, guys? All of you are connected but no one can hear me. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Please type yes or no. Am I audible, everyone? Can you hear me, guys? Please type yes or no. Now my voice is clear, guys. Can you hear me now? All fine, all clear. Okay, great. So I guess there was some net connection issue. Great. So have you done with this fondness words? Did you copy all these words? Yeah, okay. Shall we move on? Great. Fine. So moving to the next slide, which is the biased and the person who is unfair to you. The one who is a partial, the one who is partial sees thing through colored glasses, or like who is very colored glasses. I mean to say, I mean to say, who is very partial, just see the things by his own mean. That is the person who is a partial, showing a much support to the one person. So that is a partial. Usually in the real life, we day-to-day word we use partiality, the kind of words. So that is the unfair and the biased. So word related to the unfair and the biased is inequitable. This is very important word, inequitable. Then discriminating, prejudice is very important. Tendentious is there, then partial is there, and Londies is there. So these are the exam words which already came in the exam. Prejudice came, so, and discriminating. So by heart, just jot down all these words which is related to the partial and the biased. Okay, shall we move on, guys? Great. Okay, next is a person who work skillfully and the person who work skillless. The person who is very skillful, also known as the dexterous or adroit. So skillful, which is extreme skillful, which mean is adapt, is the one of the word. Virtuoso is there, adroit is there, and the deft is there. So these are the word which is relevant to the person who work very skillfully. And the person who is very skillless is known as the clumsy, inept, unskilled, maladroit. This mal meaning is bad, guys. Mal is the root word which mean is bad. And bungling. So these are the word which is related to the skillless. Is it fine? Okay. Shall we move on, guys? Okay, fine. Now the word related to the mal. As I told you, mal meaning is nothing but bad. So what are the word which you can use whenever you are getting mal, which mean is bad? So from here, malpractice is there. Malpractice is something which is you are illegally you are doing something, that is a malpractice. Anything like you are kind of you are mixing something with the food, or there is a anything which is relevant to the which is not legal and which is not authorized, and something like that is a malpractice. Yeah. Then there is a word, let's say, as we have already learned, maladroit. The person who is clumsy or the awkward kind of so that is a maladroit. Third is a word which is malady. Malady. Malady is the person who is sick or suffering with some disease. Fourth is a word which you can use is malaria, is kind of a mal. So mal means bad, and because of you are suffering some disease because of the mosquito bite. Yeah. Next is then next you can say malediction. 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 Can anyone give me the meaning of the malediction? What do you mean by malediction? Yeah, what do you mean by malediction? Yes, anyone know the meaning of malediction? How many people are connected? Vikram, Namrata, Rahul, Rashmi is there, Anu is there. No one is replying except Rahul, Vikram, and Savita. Yeah, guys, what do you mean by malediction? Please give me the answer. So defaming someone is the something is the malediction. To defame someone, or you can say slander. Slander is a very important word. You can say slander also. That is a malediction. Yeah. Then you can malevolent is the one of the word. See, all these are word related to the malevolent. Malevolent is something which is relevant to the wishing or like a ill will for someone, or like a full of evil. So you are wishing some evil thought for someone, that is a malevolent, which is a then from there you can use the word maligno also. which usually comes in the exam, malign. So whenever you are getting word related to the mal, so always think of it is something which is related to the bad. So you can bifurcate word into the good and bad. This is how you should solve the vocab based question, whether this word is relevant to the good word or the bad word. Is it fine, guys? Have you done with the all these word? Did you copy all these word? Okay. Yeah, Vikram, malevolent can also be a curse. That is also, yeah. Yeah, you are giving someone curse. मेरी बद्दुआ है तुझे. That is a curse. That is a malevolent. Okay, great. Fine, guys. So I guess this much is what we have done. So this was the first lecture for the vocab. So we have covered very less part of, but whatever we have done, that is at least do practice. Practice. I mean to say, just see all these words every day. And whatever word we have done, just find out the antonyms for all these words. So we have done synonyms, then find the antonyms. So you will be today almost like I would say you must have learned somewhere around 30 to 40 words maybe. Yeah. Any question you have, guys? So ask, otherwise we will wind up the session. This is what the any questions so far? So if we go back to the slide, so we have done the, so we have today's vocab was based on the work, what kind of work you basically do. So first one was the slow and the lethargic, kind of a laziness. So this is the word which we have covered. Second was the person who is tireless, working very hard, working very, so word related to the tireless. Then next was the person who is very carefully working, so word related to carefulness. Then next we have done the person who is very careless, who do not care. Then the person who is very fond of doing some work, who is very inclined to their work, like you are inclined to some girl or anything inclined to your work. Then we have done the person who is biased to their work. Then next is the person who is very skillful, working very skillful or skillless. And then we have seen the some word related to the mal. From here you can add malfunction also, malice also. So there are lots of words which is related to the mal. Okay, fine, guys. So any doubt, any questions? So you can ask, otherwise we will wind up the session. Please type, all of you. Okay, great, guys. So this, okay, great. So let's wind up the session, and we'll see you in next lecture. Thank you so much for joining the session, and goodbye.